We live? All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Real Estate 101. Every Wednesday at 12:59, we do our Real Estate 101 show, and we like to begin every show with a shout out. Today we're shouting out Chip Hayes, who's given us an amazing opportunity to sell some tiny homes, which we're going to be talking about today. If you caught the morning grind this morning, we talked about tiny homes, but we're going to do it again today. So let's just start off with what it has to offer out there. There's just so many amenities out there that are so cool, and it's just really kind of a breathtaking scene out there. It kind of reminds us, like Josh said, of Gatlinburg without the traffic, without all the tourism. It's really an outdoorsy feel, and there's a lake. Ooh, Baxter. There's a lake right in the community. There's a lot of properties that are sitting on the lake, and it's just a really pretty view. There's a zip lining course just right about 5 minutes away from each of our communities down there. It's a really cool thing. There's different levels that you can go on and explore some zip lining. And then there's a state park called the Fiery Gizzard, which is a really famous state park. I don't know if Josh, you've been at the Fiery Gizzard yet?
No, I haven't.
No. There's a big walking trail out there, hiking trail. It's just a really cool little state park out there. And what the show topic today was, could you see yourself living in a tiny home? I know a lot of people have seen tiny homes, and people have mixed feelings about them. I know a lot of people are like, I don't know if I could do that. Stevie, do you think you could live in a tiny home?
It'd be tough. It'd be tough for me because I'm claustrophobic.
Yeah.
So, but at the tiny home spot you're talking about, they have some acreage out there with them, so I could sit out on the front porch and not be so claustrophobic.
Hey, tiny house for a tiny man.
That's right. Well, I know that's one thing people say, it's too small for me. I don't know if I could put all my stuff in it. But a big plus is some of the lots out there have up to an acre, which is really cool when you think about the tiny home being on an acre, and you just have all that land out there to sit on your back porch, maybe drink a coffee, smoke a cigar. What would you do out there, Josh, on your back porch every night or every morning?
I'd put a hot tub.
Put a hot tub out there? Maybe a little fire pit?
Fat hot tub, fire pit, bar.
Yeah. You got some ideas.
Oh, yeah. Pool table.
Dang, man. Maybe we need to get you out there staging some tiny homes.
Ping pong table.
But yeah, a lot of them you can customize. If you pick your lot, you get to choose your floor plan, and you can customize like how big you want your deck to be, and you can do the whole wraparound deck where basically your deck is almost as big in square footage as the inside of your house, which is really cool. There's a couple out there that have chosen that option. We went by one that was being built. When's that one going to be done? The one right beside our lot. That blue one.
3 months.
About 3 months. It was really cool. It was that whole wraparound deck.
Yeah.
It's just really, there's so many options you can choose from. It's really limitless on, kind of what you just go out there, you pick your lot, and whatever you want your dream to be, that's kind of what you can pick out. Have you been out there yet, Stevie?
Mm-mm.
No. Man,
A buddy of mine, a buddy of ours, built a bunch of those out there.
Yeah.
Cheddies.
Oh yeah. They're really. I think I didn't know what it was going to be like until me and Josh went out there, I guess 2 weeks ago. I know we were talking about tiny homes, and we just we didn't have that vision in our head. And when we got out there, we were like, damn, this is going to be awesome to get to be a part of this process and start selling some of these tiny homes. And I mean, it really just, you kind of have to go out there to see what it's all about. It's really a cool environment because everybody out there is they're out there to just enjoy life and, not worry about having some nosy neighbors, annoying neighbors. They're all just out there having fun, maybe out by the fire. It's just a really cool experience. And 90% of the people who own homes in our communities use them as investments, which is a really big thing because you can Airbnb them out. And the median cash flow out there is $25,000 a year, which is insane to think that many people want to rent out a tiny home. So really, your options are absolutely limitless out there. You can either, buy one, and if you want to, live life that way, live out there, live tiny. That's a really cool thing you can do, or you can just use it as investment. Maybe block off a couple weekends for the family. Really, it's just however you want to use it, that's how you can use it. And if you could see yourself living in a tiny home, it would be an awesome experience. We'd love to take you out there. Josh, what do you think the coolest part of the communities are out there?
The lake.
Yeah. The kayaks, you can rent kayaks out there. We're having an event center is being put there. It's in the works. So they're going to have weddings out there. It's really cool. There's going to be a glass sliding kind of barn door type feel. And they're going to have like a bridesmaid's suite and a groomsman suite out there. So you can have your whole family. You can have all the groom party and the bride party staying in that. And then your family can go out there and rent some tiny homes and stay, right close to the wedding venue. So it'd be a cool little weekend if that's something that interests you for a wedding. And then, I'm sure you'll be able to book it for events. You can throw, corporate parties, work parties, whatever you want to do out there. And it's just really cool, all the amenities it really has to offer when you think about it. And when that wedding venue / event center gets there, I can only imagine that cash flow is going to go up in terms of Airbnbs and rentals.
Where's my damn putter?
Good, yeah. Good time Tommy has entered the office. Do you think that? What do you think, Josh? What do you think the perks of buying a tiny home out there is? What do you think the biggest perk to you being able to own one out there rather than just staying there for a couple weeks? What do you think? Do you think investment is a big perk, or do you think it would be just cool to live out there in your own personal home?
Personally, I think it'd be cool to live out there, but definitely the investment part of it, because obviously the return, that's a big thing everybody would look at, is the return. How much money can I make if I were to buy one of these?
Yeah.
And compared to other communities, I've seen the comparison between the two, and it definitely blows the other one out.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think too, with it being established, how long has it been up and running out there? Has it been 2 years about? I think about 2 years. So you have those numbers to back you up. It's not like you're just going into this blind and, we're kind of guessing on the numbers. This has been a proven stat that the numbers out there, they don't lie. That 25 median, and I think that we talked with Chip, and I think the max out there, I think people are making $35,000 cash flow a year just off the Airbnbs and the rentals. And another huge perk out there is that we have our own property management company with the retreat, and they handle everything. They handle the bookings, they handle cleaning, they handle everything. So it makes it just as seamless as possible out there. So that way, I know in a lot of other ones, whether it's if you got a investment property in Florida or maybe down in Gatlinburg, you got to go find your own property management, or maybe you even have to manage it on your own. The really cool thing is just it's so seamless. People, pretty much everybody uses the property management company just because they're so great. They handle all the landscaping. They handle everything for you. That way you don't have to think about anything. You just see it booked. You see the money coming in, and you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to hire somebody to clean it. You just go out there and you just enjoy your investment that you're getting. And if you want to book off that weekend for you and the family, you can go out there, and it's just a really awesome experience. And I think that everybody should at least go take a look at them, maybe stay for a weekend just to get a feel for what it's like out there in the environment. It's just a really awesome thing. If you got any questions about it, or if you want to go take a look, one of us would be happy to go meet you out there. Just shoot us a message, shoot us a comment on here, and we'd love to see you out there.
What's your phone
My phone number is 615-653-8353. Text me with any questions you got. Van Grafton, you can take us out.